You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of ABK Media Group, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County every day at 9 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning. Happy Monday. Welcome to Good Morning Gwinnett. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney. So happy to be here with you this morning. Listen, I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I did. I had a wonderful weekend. I was supposed to be resting yesterday because Sunday is supposed to be my rest day. However, I worked all day yesterday. Well, not all day. I worked up until 5 o'clock. Got a lot going on, so I had to get some things done before I got ready to kick off the show this morning. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. I know they had some great things going on. I know a lot of you probably was checking out the Oscars yesterday. I did not watch it because by the time I got upstairs from working, I didn't want to do anything but just relax. So I didn't even watch, I don't even think I watched any television hardly yesterday. Sunday is normally my day to kind of chill out and relax and watch TV. You know, the Hallmark Channel is one of my favorite channels. And I didn't even watch that. So I was pretty much just kind of disconnected from the television yesterday. Still had business on the brain, but in a more relaxing way once I left the office. So, you know, that being said, but I know there were some great winners, and congratulations to all the winners in the Oscars. You know, I know everybody was excited about, you know, Brad and Lady Gaga singing. So I'm probably going to go online later on today and check out some of the episodes and look at the fashion, because I do like looking at the fashion part of it. But I didn't watch anything yesterday. I pretty much just relaxed and kind of, you know, I read a couple magazines. I love magazines. I love magazines. I'm a magazine junkie. People buy money, spend their money on coffee. I spend mine on magazines. I love magazines. So I did that. Didn't do a whole lot, but here today with you, you know, I did go to the State of the Union on last Wednesday, which was my birthday. And it was pretty interesting. I met some great people there. I think it wasn't exactly what I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to hear more about a whole lot of what was going to be happening in the county. And I did hear a few things, but I guess I was a little bit, not disappointed, but it was my first time going. So I thought I was going to hear more about, you know, big projects coming down the pike and things like that. But I think what Charlotte Nash, Commissioner Charlotte Nash Chairman Charlotte Nash focused on the most was the referendum coming up in March for the transit. And she was trying to get out how important that was to Gwinnett. And so she talked mostly about that. And she said it. She said, I have other things I could talk about, but I really want to talk about what's coming down the pike for the referendum and with transit. So she talked about that. What I did know, she talked about senior citizen transit, and I thought that was really interesting because I know when I first moved here from Jersey, that was one of the things that was lacking, transportation for senior citizens. So the fact that they are even talking about, you know, putting transportation in place for seniors to be able to move about the county, I think that's a great thing. So listen, I know I was supposed to start off with my People Helping People segment. I'm going to come back to that, but I'm doing something new today. So we're going to be listening to some music. So I'm excited about that. So I'm going to go for a break and I'll be right back.
We're getting ready, getting ready at the dance floor. So turn the lights on. You know just what we're here for. We're moving like a wolf pack. Feel the bass attack. Feel us growing strong. So turn the lights on. You know just what we're here for. Let's lose control. We don't care what they say. We're already on our way. That's how we roll. Shake us out. how we lose it. We moving like a wolf pack. Feel the bass attack. Feel us growing strong. Yeah, we go crazy. Just look at us how we lose it. Let's lose control. We don't care what they say. We're already on our way. That's how we roll. Shake us out, how we sway. We're taking all the world. Let's go and hit the dance floor. Yeah, let's go and hit the dance floor. Let's go and hit the dance floor. Yeah, let's go and hit the dance floor.
Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Gwinnett. Trying something new this morning. As I told you, my goal is to make this show a great show. I think I'm trying to let my inner DJ out. Maybe I should have been a DJ in my past life. So now we're adding in music. So I'm going to be adding in music within our segments. We have about 4 to 5 segments each week, each day that we talk about. And I just wanted to break up me talking throughout the whole thing. But I like music, so I figured the best way for me to do that was to include some music. So I hope you like it. I am, I'm always looking to make this show better. I want to make it entertainment as well as informational and educational. I want to make it empowering. That's why I have my guests that come on the show. And so always just trying to make it better and better and better as we go along. I think we're right now, we're on episode number 42. And, there are a lot of shows out there. There are a lot of people that do a lot of things. And when I looked at what I really wanted to do, I really wanted to be able to have a show that I enjoyed doing. And I love podcasting, and I've been on the radio and I've been in print. I've been in all these places and I really like it. So in saying that, I just wanted to make something that was fun, something that I want to, continue to do and bring on great guests and great music. And just discovering the music last week when I sat here and I went through a whole music, it was so many songs, it was crazy. But I went through so many songs to come up with my playlist for this morning. And I will be doing that, throughout the show, bringing you new artists. Now, these are artists that I've never heard of, but I like some of the music that I'm hearing. So, just happy to continuously to make this show a great show and entertaining and enriching and inspiring, and being able to just do what I love, and inspire people to do what they love, because that's really important. And I'll talk about that a little bit later. But let me tell you, I was supposed to do people helping people first, but I got off on the county news first, so I kind of did things backwards. But I'd like to shout out a nonprofit that's doing great things here in our county. And today my shout out goes to Chase Life. And it's an organization that focuses on helping adolescents who are at risk for suicide, and also to help their families, who are affected by people who have committed suicide, or those who have unsuccessfully attempted suicide. Suicide is rough, and we've seen it over the last couple of months with the Kate Spade, and Anthony Bourdain, and, but then we got youth that are doing it like so much more frequently now. And it's crazy because you would think that, with so many organizations out here to help them, that they would know how to, say, you know what, I need help. I need to talk to somebody, but they don't. A lot of them don't. And unfortunately, we lose a lot of young lives because of suicide. So this organization, Chase Life, is here to help create financial support and also education to help, teens and parents and family members who are going through suicide. There's a show that I watch called A Million Little Things, and the show started off with suicide, and it started off with, if you haven't seen it, it comes on Tuesday, I think it is. Tuesday, I think, at 9 o'clock. I think it's 9 o'clock on Tuesday. But anyway, it's a great show. Just Google it, A Million Little Things. And it's a powerful show. And it got me right from the gate because it was these 4 friends. They were best friends. And the show started off with the most positive of the bunch. He was the most positive. He was the one that was always uplifting people, encouraging people, empowering people, and they leaned on him because of who he was. And that's who he portrayed, this happy, optimistic, enthusiastic person. And, he would give great wisdom to his family, to his friends. He was a hard worker, but he was the one that they always looked to for the enthusiasm, and he committed suicide. And what was crazy is the episode, the very first episode, they showed him committing suicide. But right as he was committing suicide, one of the other friends was attempting to commit suicide. So when he got the call that the friend had killed himself, he had a mouthful of pills about to kill himself at the same time. And so it was crazy, but suicide is real. And, the show is a powerful show because it touched on so many real issues, and I really like it. I watch a lot of shows that are just kind of crazy, but to me, that show is really realistic. And so they couldn't figure out why he would want to kill himself because he was so positive and optimistic all the time. He was the one encouraging everybody, and that's a mask that a lot of people wear. You don't know who's depressed. You don't know what people are going through. And because they put up this face of courage, you just never know, And so I say to those of you who are struggling, even if you're an adult and you're struggling, or if you know a teen, or if you are a teen that may be struggling, don't go it alone. Talk to somebody. There are people out there who will talk to you, who will help you as much as they can. And what I like about the show is that the character Rome, he is, he's African American, and we don't talk to shrinks. We just don't. We don't talk to therapists. We just don't. It's a part of who we are. I mean, we used to didn't, but now we do, and that's important. So, he went out and he got himself some help, and he was put on medication. Now, do I think medication is the answer? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a professional. What I'm saying is that you have to go out there and get some help, no matter what's your race, what's your creed, what's your culture. If you're feeling depressed, and you just feeling like you can't go, talk to somebody. I was reading something last week where they was talking about T.I. talked 2 people out of suicide. I think T.I. is a great guy. Like, he does a lot of great things here in the Metro Atlanta for people. And the fact that he took time out of his schedule to talk somebody off the ledge, I think that's amazing. So you just never know what people are going through. Here's the other thing. You don't know what people are going through. So if you see somebody, smile and say hello. Because you just never know what that'll do for people. I'm big on telling people, if I walk by somebody and they smell good, I don't care who it is, I'll be like, man, you sure smell good. And that may be something that they needed to hear at that moment. Give a compliment to somebody, because there are people out there who have this facade that everything is great, that life is peachy keen, and they are not happy. They are miserable. I mean, look at people. Kate Spade, rich. Anthony Bourdain, wealthy. They're wealthy people and very unhappy people at the same time. So you just never know what people are going through. So a shout out to Chase Life for the work that you're doing over there. As always, they could use your help as a volunteer. They could use your help to come in, do financial contributions. Money is always needed. Also, if you got a story to share, they even want your story. They want you to share your story with others, because listen, your story could heal somebody. Your story could help someone turn their life around. Your story could stop someone who is just really struggling right now. And let me tell you, people struggle. They do. I know people that struggle. And they don't even know I know they struggle. But because God has blessed me with this extra sense of knowing, I know when somebody is struggling. And they don't even know I know. So I know, I could say something just to make sure that, what, right now I know they're struggling, so I need to say something nice. I need to do something nice, and I do. And I may not know that for everybody, but there are certain people that I have been around, and I know that they're struggling at the moment, and they just need a kind word. They need a word of encouragement, and so that's what Chase Life is doing. If you want to support them, you can give them a call at 770-596-0916. Again, that's 770-596-0916. They need your help. They want to hear your story. If you want to volunteer, they have volunteer opportunities there. And the website is chase-life.com. That's chase-life.com. They need to hear from you. They need your support. Listen, let's not let any child go unheard. Let's not let anybody, feel like they don't have any hope in their life. So listen, my next song is called A Good Life. I think that's a great way to lead into this next song.
Yeah. Shooting's out, people like to party. Listen up, yeah, it's time to start it. And I know you got it. If you with me, let's rock this party. All the girls on the side say, and all my fellas on the side say, tonight we're gonna fly high to the skies, 'cause we're gonna have a taste of the good life. Here we go, here we go, here we go up. I'm gonna rock this club till it blows up. Yeah, we're gonna live a good life. Yeah, we're gonna do it all night. Tonight, we're gonna live the good life. Alright, let's go and live the good life, the good life. Tonight, we're gonna live the good life. Alright, let's go and live the good life, the good life. Tonight, we're gonna live the good life. Alright, let's go and live the good life, the good life. Tonight, we're gonna live the good life. Alright, let's go and live the good life, the good life. I saw you when you passed me by, girl. Listen, baby, it ain't no lie, girl. And I can't deny that your sensitive booty caught my eye, girl. Listen, you don't have to be the shy, girl. I'm not a player, no, I'm not the guy, girl. Listen, yeah, I know that we could fly up in the sky. A place we could try, girl. Yeah, you know that I've been around this time. Look up and down for some to play with. Yeah, I know I finally found you, girl. I love you, girl. You got me.
Welcome back to Good Morning Gwinnett. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney. Listen, I'm loving this new format. I hope you like it too. So crazy because I'm sitting over here dancing. I'm out of breath right now because I'm dancing to the music. I'm really excited about moving the show forward. So, I hope you like it. If you go over to Good Morning Gwinnett, leave me a comment there. Leave me a message. Shoot me an email. Let me know if you like the show. If you have an artist that you want me to put on the show, since I am playing music in the show now, be sure to go and have them shoot me an email or drop me an email with the link to their show, because I'll be happy to, shout out an artist and play their music. I'm excited about that. You should see the smile on my face right now because, I'm excited about where I'm taking this show, and I just want to be able to just bring a good show. So, hey, listen, I'm I'm out of breath over here dancing. I got out of my seat like, hey, I like that song. Like, that's going to be one of my one of my favorite songs. All right, so listen, I know that the county has some things that they're doing here. They are doing an expansion because we have so much. We have a lot of people that's moving into the county, and there's a lot of traffic, of course, but one of the things that they're doing over at the county at the administration building is they're doing an expansion because they need to be able to serve the people of Gwinnett County as best they could. And so they know that because of the increase in traffic and foot traffic to the Justice and Administration building, the courts, where the courts are located, they have decided to do a $75 million expansion project, which is designed to add more space to the court services side of the building. So that's going to be taking place pretty soon. And that was approved last year. And so now, that's going to be huge because right now we're at 990-some thousand residents in Gwinnett County, and that's expected to grow. They have a lot of developments going on right now. There's a new, I think it's a new apartment building going up on the corner of Hillside and Grayson. I know some people were not happy about that, but others are. There's a new in Grayson also. That's right on, I think that's on the borderline of Grayson and Lawrenceville. So it's right on the corner of Hillside and Grayson Highway. There's going to be a new apartment building going up there. But if you go a little bit further down Grayson Highway on Grayson, right past Walgreens, there's another building project coming there. And so we are really, we're really growing. And then if you go down Sugarloaf Parkway, Revel is coming. That's a mixed-use development. So there are a lot more people coming in. Right over on Ridgedale, there is a new subdivision being built right there. In Loganville, there's a subdivision being built right there. Right here in Lawrenceville, where I live at, there's a new there's like 1, 2, 3. There are 3 subdivisions being built right there. So there's a lot of building going on. And I know this because I'm always out riding around and seeing all these different subdivisions. So if you come on off the exit on Sugarloaf on Campbell Road, there's a subdivision there. I think there's 2 there. If you come off of Sugarloaf on New Hope Road, if you come off there, you're going to make a left right there on Hiram. There's 2 subdivisions down there. So we're talking about a lot of building going on. So there's a lot going on. So, the county administration office know that they have to be able to serve all these people. So an expansion is what they're doing. They're going to start off phase 1 of the expansion. They're going to build a new parking deck. Once that finished, once that's finished, they're going to go on to continue to build out of the new phase 2 of the building, the actual court wings itself of the building. So the parking deck is going to come first because they need parking, and then they're going to start building out the court side of the building, which is cool. So it's just a lot going on, man. I mean, Gwinnett is growing. This is growing. There, right now it's a lot going on here, and people love it here. Like I love it here. That's why I'm always talking about it. So we want to be able to make sure that everybody is safe. We want to be able to make sure that everybody, if you need to go to these places, that you can have places to park and things like that. So all of these things are very, very important. And I know a lot of people don't like the growth, but you can't. Sometimes you have to just step back and say, you know what, there's nothing I can do about it. It's going to happen anyway. So why waste time? Why waste time trying to change things that you really can't change? Some things you just can't change, no matter how much how much you just want to fight about it or whatever. It's not going to change. So here, listen, let's get on to some good stuff. Well, that was not that there wasn't good stuff, but I like to talk about businesses. So let's talk about this new business. So there is a new business called Crazy Dough's Artisan Slice Bar opening in downtown Sugar Hill. So that's kind of cool. So let's see what that is. So the Slice Bar, it opened on Monday in Sugar Hills, downtown East Center development. It's a pizza restaurant operating on a limited schedule this week. So they're open, but they're not open full time. But if you want to check them out, they're located at 5019 Broad Street, Suite M115. And so it's a pizza joint. Now that building is gorgeous. I'm looking at the building that it's located in. It's right on the corner. That's a gorgeous building. So I'm sure that you probably just want to go there and just hang out. There's the Eagles Theater there, and the Russian Trading Company is in that same building. It's really nice. So you might want to check it out. We got a lot of beautiful places here in Gwinnett. I went downtown Norcross by mistake last year. Now, the crazy thing is, I haven't I haven't really explored Gwinnett like I need to, and I kind of stumbled upon downtown Norcross, and I was supposed to be, so they got a lot of Peachtree streets here in Georgia. If you don't know, there are about, I don't know how many, I'm going to say 50 Peachtree streets in Georgia. Some street is Peachtree something in Georgia, and so it was a group of us, and we were in different cars, and we were supposed to be going downtown to a Peachtree street somewhere, but I put it in my GPS, and it said, I thought I put in Atlanta, but it brought me to Norcross, and I was like, oh man, this is nice. I thought we had arrived to where we were supposed to be, but then they were like, hey, where are you? And I'm like, what do you mean? We're here. And they're like, no, you're not. Where are you? And I'm like, so I'm looking. I'm like, well, now look, I said, oh my God, this is Norcross. Crazy. Sounds crazy, but it was. But downtown Norcross was gorgeous, and I was like, man, it was so quaint, and it was just like warm and friendly, and I was like, this is so cool. So, if you get a chance, check out Crazy Dough. They got pizza. They got a pizza called Wicked Chick. They got the Crazy Buffalo, garlicky spinach. We meet again, Crazy Rita, the Smokehouse. Let's Veg Out. You can buy. Now listen, this is new. This is something we used to do in Jersey, and my brother was here a few months ago, and he just wanted to buy a slice of pizza, and we could not find a place that just sold a slice of pizza. See, in Jersey and New York, you could just go into a pizza parlor and buy a slice of pizza. We couldn't find a place. We went to like 3 pizza parlors. I was like, yeah, we only sell whole pies. Well, Crazy Dough sells slices of pizza. So if you just want a slice of pizza or a half or a giant pie, check them out. Now, Crazy Dough, I'm telling you, I haven't found any place in Gwinnett that only sells pizza slices. So you are onto something there. We rode to 3 pizza parlors just looking for one slice of pizza and could not find it. But yeah, so check out Crazy Dough. They're going to be operating Monday through Thursdays. 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and on Fridays 11 a.m. and Fridays and Saturdays 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and on Sundays from noon to 8 p.m. So check them out. They're located at 5019 Broad Street, Suite M15. The restaurant owner is there. Check them out. Say hi. Get you a slice of pizza. If you never had just bought one slice of pizza because you're used to buying a whole pie, it's so cool because that way you don't have to eat the whole pie. We're so guilty sometimes. We just sit down and, oh my God, forget about it. If you have a breakup, you just want to eat the whole pie. So that's why it's pretty good to find you a Mr. Right. That takes us into our next song before we close out the segment. And it's called Mr. Right. I'll be right back.
I can see the pain it costs you, and I can see, girl, how it hurts you. But let me show you I can fix you. Mr. Right, girl, be a Mr. Right, girl. I understand, girl, what you've been through. That is the reason why you feel so blue. Just wanna tell you I will show you that I could be your Mr. Right. And I will show you how to love. And I can be your Mr. Right. I will show you how to love. And I can be your Mr. You've been feeling down for quite a while now, but let me bring it back the smile and lift you up to the sky. Let's wait till we're superstars, girl. We'll fly away up to the stars, yeah. Let me take you under my arms and I will be your Mr. Right. to love you. Hey girl, you know that I'm the one for you. You know that I can be your Mr. Plastic.
Welcome back to Good Morning Gwinnett. I'm back with you. Listen, I'm so excited. You know what? I can tell you this, that, you know, they ran the Reagan this weekend, and I heard it was a huge success. There were a lot of runners out there running. More than 1,800 runners laced up this weekend for running the Reagan 25th anniversary edition. And I wish I had did it, you know, but by the time the next marathon or the run come around, I will be in better shape to make the run, because I gotta tell you, every time I turned on the music just now, I was up and dancing, so I'm going to be in better shape. I'm excited about that. Listen, if you're looking for something to do, there's always something to do here in Gwinnett County. There's a whole calendar of things. There is a comedian coming to town tomorrow night. His name is, what is his name? I forgot his name. I lost my train of thought. Okay, his name is Jordan Jackson. It's going to be comedy night at Mirza Hookah Lounge. You know, I went to a hookah lounge and I didn't know what a hookah lounge was. I'm ashamed to say. But anyway, tonight at 8:30, if you wanna laugh, you know, go over to Mirza Hookah Lounge. They got comedian Jordan Jackson. He's going to be there with them tonight, making you laugh. Laughter is good for the soul. Laughter is good for the spirit, you know, and these people, just like anybody, it's a little rough to make people laugh sometimes, but he's from the Country Wayne tour. If you don't know who Country Wayne is, check him out. He is hilarious. My mother loves him. She loves to say his favorite line. One of his favorite lines is, "Let it marinate like neck bone juice." My mother loves him. My nephew turned us on to Country Wayne, and so we've been a Country Wayne follower ever since, and he's so funny. And comedian Jordan Jackson is from his tour, the Country Wayne tour, and he's going to be at Mirza Hookah Lounge, located at 1098 Harrington Road, number 2. That's in Lawrenceville. So go on over and check him out. 8:30 to 9:30, he's gonna be performing, and get your laugh on for the night. I'm gonna go now. I have to run, but I will be back. I'm thinking about expanding the show to an hour, because now I'm playing music, and I just want to make sure I got enough Gwinnett news to bring you, because, you know, who wants to be just listening to me talk for hours and hours? But I'm thinking about expanding the show. Also, the Gwinnett Aris is going to be holding their event coming up tomorrow at 7:30, and that's the Amateur Radio Emergency Services, Gwinnett County Amateur Radio Emergency Services. They're going to be holding their monthly meeting tomorrow, which is February 26th at 7:30. That's going to be located at Essex County EOC, 800 High Hope Road in Lawrenceville. They're going to be doing their monthly meeting tomorrow. That's the Gwinnett County Amateur Radio Emergency Services doing their annual meeting. So if you want to go out and check them out and see how you can get involved with what they're doing here in Gwinnett, 7:30 tomorrow, Gwinnett EOC, 800 High Hope Road in Lawrenceville. Listen, that's all I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow, God willing. If you missed the episode of Good Morning Gwinnett, make sure to go on over to goodmorninggwinnett.com. Check out the past episodes. Share the show with your friends. My mobile app is coming soon, so you'll be able to download the app to your cell phone and be able to listen on the show, get notifications when we go live. So if you miss the episode, or you don't want to miss an episode, you know you don't have to. So that's kind of cool too. Check out the t-shirts at goodmorninggwinnett.com. I love Gwinnett t-shirt. Go on over there and get you one if you don't have one, and meet me around town and show me that you have the shirt on. love you guys for listening. If you are outside of Gwinnett and you hear me talk about it, if you're coming to town, shoot me a note. Let me know you're coming to town. Maybe we can do coffee or something, or tea. Well, I don't do coffee. I like tea. So maybe we can meet up and have some tea or some lunch or something. If you're visiting Gwinnett County, shoot me an email, audrey@goodmorninggwinnett.com. And if you got any comments, any suggestions you like, if you have anyone that has music that you want me to play on the show, have them shoot me an MP3. I need an MP3. To audrey@goodmorninggwinnett.com, or leave me a comment over at this website. Listen, I love you guys for listening. I'll be back again tomorrow, God willing. Until next time, make it a great day.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in daily at 9 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you miss an episode, go to www.goodmorninggwinnett.com to catch up. If you like this episode, go ahead and subscribe to the show now and share it with your friends.